Hey everybody, welcome back. We are playing some more 20 Minutes Till Dawn. In the last video, if you didn't see it, I did a Darkness 7 run with Shauna and the shotgun. I did 3 runs in total that time, 1 that survived the full length and 2 that failed miserably. So we're gonna ignore those. We're gonna run it today with the crossbow, yet another attempt at the crossbow, and probably Diamond, maybe Shauna. But yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with Diamond for this one. I have not tried this combination yet before. If you didn't see it at the end of the last video, I had about 17,000. I just decided to spend them on starting to unlock a little bit of everything so I can customize my builds a little more. I guess I probably should just focus on finishing these up, but it doesn't matter to me. I feel like I'll get an excess of that all eventually. But let's hop right into it. We're going to be on Darkness 8. A little embarrassing that I haven't gotten a crossbow win yet. It does seem significantly harder to me than every other weapon in the game, but I've got to learn it eventually. I do want to complete Darkness 15 with it, and I don't intend to do essentially a summon only build on Darkness 15. I do want my crossbow to work. I have actually seen a video since I last tried this where the crossbow was used, and it was used with that gun glyph that puts down a thing that shoots your bullets every like 5 seconds at the max rank. It seems very good, so I might have to wait for that, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways. We're gonna go reload rate here. We know that the crossbow is strong per shot, but only has 1 shot per clip, so getting reload rate early on does help a lot. Also, fire rate increases the rate at which this the crossbow charges. Sorry, I feel like I'm saying a lot. I'm just kind of like scatterbrained right now, trying to think about what path is the best to go down here. Bullet speed does not help the crossbow here. Double shot does. Fusillade is actually insane to take on the crossbow, so we're going to be trying to go down that route early on. Yeah, I feel like every time I play with the crossbow, everything just goes very poorly. Like, it seems like my build is strong, and then all of a sudden I'm swarmed, and I just don't have the build I need to win. So let's turn that around today. Take not only our first dub, but our dub on Darkness 8, which is probably not where you should be starting when you don't have a single victory with the weapon yet. But power shot, very good. Rapid fire, very good. Also, if you guys are here and watching, leave a comment down below how the audio sounds. I did have to tweak a few things recently. I am actually looking forward to get a filter for the mic itself because I don't have anything on my mic currently. But through my audio tests, they seem fine, but when I actually listened back to some of my videos, they did seem a little distorted. So I'm not sure if that's just on my end or not. Just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about it, or if it sounds weird, why it sounds weird. It feels distorted, it feels loud, it feels quiet, all those things. They do help big time, and I do appreciate it. Let's take some move speed. So at Darkness 8, we actually have a buff for the little creatures. I don't know what to call them, to be honest. Squids, I guess. That do allow them to move a little quicker. So being able to get some early move speed does help avoid damage. I actually end up taking the move speed associated with the Holy Shield a lot because it does get me closer to the Stalwart Shield, which I think is very important if you were struggling on a run, like the crossbow run. Run and gun is very good here, by the way. That works while you charge. But I think I'm going to take Dragon Egg because I do think that should help clear the crowds later on. Like, as I'm struggling with the crossbow, maybe the amount of ammo I have or whatnot. Hopefully that dragon does help. And it does get us just a flat damage upgrade later in the game that increases over time. So that with the crossbow should help as well. We are going to have to take some damage downgrades in this build in order to make it work, but hopefully not too many. Also, if you've watched any of my previous videos, and something you know that I've been trying to do is the no-hit run, which I'm still not sure if that works with the Holy Shield or not, but that will probably not occur on this run because we are playing Diamond. I will look to get some form of health regeneration and kind of abuse for passive effects. If you don't know what they are, they're pretty much if you take damage, if you heal, or if you are below half health, you get bonus stats. So, they are strong. They are very strong, especially when you build up the proper builds. Pyromage being one of those proper builds, and actually what I'm going to opt for here, despite Divine Blessing being very good. when you get like the pyro tree working, the dragon will be probably my main source of fire. I might even take, you know, the one that running allows or causes fire damage. There's just a lot of ways to kind of get it working together, a lot of ways to inflict fire damage. I do have them in my runes as well. So if that starts working very well, you can actually increase your damage, reload rate, bullet size, all these things a lot through a single run. You just have to get it working early enough and kind of get it to scale well. Also, another thing you gotta get lucky with is the first boss that you're gonna see come here in a second has a chance to drop a diamond upgrade that relies on my HP being below 50%, which is not gonna be my intended area of, you know, sitting at health that is that low, but it may occur, it may work out, but I doubt it will. I don't really like any of these except really Divine Blessing and Vitality here, because we do want our shields to recharge more often, and we do want to get that regen eventually. I do value that regen on that Vitality tree second to the Pyro regen. I think it occurs less often, but it also depends on your build. Maybe with the crossbow, the correct choice is to go for the Vitality tree regen. I will not be probably inflicting that with burn myself, but you never know. We are going to stick with what our gut says, and as of right now, that is the Pyro tree. And this is the one that we did not want. Piercing and knockback does almost nothing for the crossbow, which is why I was actually hesitant to take the crossbow with diamond and wanted to go Shauna, but I think that it's fun to switch things up. So here we are. Fire rate very good here. Well, fire rate good for charging faster. I don't think any of the things in this tree will play any other effect. Fanfire, very good. Intense burn will synergize the most with our dragon, so we are going to take that. I just lost my shield and a heart directly after. I already said this wasn't going to be the perfection run, but that is not the way you want to be saying goodbye to it. But it is what it is. I'm not too worried. That damage was dumb on my end. I thought I had the shut off that would kill the squid that was sitting there a little higher up, but it did not work that way. We're just gonna take H dragon, not even gonna think about it. Like I said, I like these dragons. They carry me a lot of times. They save my ass when I put myself in a tight spot, can't shoot because I'm reloading or something. So I probably like it a little more than I should, but we're gonna keep liking it until it's proven me not to. And we are gonna try and actually build these guys up in a crowd, which I should be careful with because I do know that next boss comes soon. I genuinely don't know what hit me, and I feel like this happened to me in the last video I made, where I literally like died to something I didn't even see. Maybe I should get my eyes checked. Actually, I've had my eyes checked recently, they're fine, but they obviously are doing me dirty somehow. So I didn't actually go back and look at that recording to see how I died on that run. I was so embarrassed by the whole run that how I died didn't make much of a difference. It was just the fact that I played that so poorly all the way around. We're gonna take Splinter here because it goes towards Reaper rounds, which is all around better. Or like all around good for a run. I almost took damage again. In fact, I think I have taken damage again. Oh, no. Okay. We have only taken 2 worth of damage so far. I did that to the squid, and then the one I didn't know how I got hit. Alright. We gotta be careful not to tunnel vision on charging our crossbow here, because that will cause us to take damage. And we also gotta be careful not to corner ourselves against I like Stalwart Shield here, against the squids while we're trying to avoid the deer, because I do not actually have a way to really shoot out. That is kind of the downside of the crossbow, is that you don't have, you know, the spam ability when you trap yourself in a corner just to kind of shoot your way out. One more nice charge in here. I think we're probably getting pretty close. I know it probably felt like I have not hit him a lot, but that's just kind of one of the things about the crossbow, is that it does so much damage, as you can see. All right, Tome of Summoning, not bad. Tome of Elasticity does nothing, and Tome of Speed, not bad. It's just not good. We are gonna take probably Tome of Speed here, because I think that the reload rate hurts a little too much on the Tome of Summoning. Yeah, Tome of Speed. Man, I really do like the Tome of Summoning when you go a little bit harder on the summoning, right? But I just can't lose the reload rate from this build. Maybe later on I would have been able to justify it. Just like right now, in terms of actually getting to the late game, I cannot justify taking that. I'm gonna take Big Shot. You lose fire rate here, but or bullet damage. I do believe that is the secret is kind of just taking both the Fusillade and Reaper Round trees to deal massive damage over the largest area possible. We're gonna see if I can keep the build curve going. I am fast. I am probably too fast because I am probably gonna end up, well, not just that, but like later on taking damage to large amounts of me running into enemies because I can't control myself. But we will see. There's only one way to find out, and that's play through it all. Or I could, just take damage because my build isn't good enough and I'm not good enough and all these other non-excuses, as I am just brutally dying already. Man, this is not what I want to see from my end. I need to be playing a lot better than this if I want to make it through this crossbow run. I don't think there's any reason to really go down this Electromage tree. Divine Wrath, I already have Stalwart Shields, so same thing with that. Dragon Bond is not necessary right now, but Frostmage will probably play a part in this run in actually being able to survive. I always say that I try and avoid the elements because I find them not as fun. I try and take them late enough that they are not the reason we won. Like, we had a build that was good already, and they were just the additional damage that we wanted to take at the end to push it over. I do almost always end up taking it, unfortunately. I don't think they're like if you build a run around elements, you are going to win. That is strictly how it goes. I don't think that they're going to be the reason. We're going to take Reaper rounds here. The piercing doesn't do much for us, but the damage does. So as I was saying, if you build a run around the elements, they are going to be you're going to win. That's just what it is. But if you don't, I don't think that taking them at the end really affects your run much. You're already, if you're making it that far, I'm talking level 30 plus, then it's just kind of a little bit extra damage already. If you're in the last 5 minutes and you're surviving with your build already, then you probably would have been fine anyways. Sometimes you need them to kind of push you over the edge, just maybe they're getting a little too close, you can see it happening slowly. Then yeah, the frost is probably what you need just to kind of survive, but I think the elements in terms of fire and electric are really just huge supporting things for the most builds. So I think they're kind of good on every run. Right now we're looking pretty good. It feels like it's calmed down a little bit. I felt like I was getting really cornered there earlier. Maybe I was just adjusting to the speed, but I do feel like I'm playing a little more solid now, so a little less concerned. I am a little concerned because I do only have a clip size of 1 currently, which could be for the better. I have taken mini clip in the past on this. It didn't work for me, but it might have been the rest of the build that I had wrong. I do like Armed and Ready. It does give +2 clip size. One of my favorite things to take on everything, on every build. But I have taken it in the past and then followed with mini clip, which has made it useless. So, or practically useless, because it still does have reload speed on there, but yeah, we could go down this tree. Could be an option. Quick Hands is good. Firestarter is also good. But we have burn damage, so we can already get Soothing Warmth, which is what I need. So I think we're gonna just take, oh, we already have Quick Hands. We're looking at Fresh Clip here. Kill Clip could be very good though, so I think we are gonna take Fresh Clip. And we are gonna just continue down this path. There's probably something to be said for changing those upgrades around a little bit, but I'm not too worried about the intense burn right now. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. This feels a little more comfortable. I feel like sometimes you put yourself in a worse spot trying to run away, because the strategy I think for a lot of builds is to run through. Because it's kind of the only way to guarantee a safe route, right? Run through the enemies exactly where you're shooting. But I can't shoot that often, so it could be one of those situations that I'm just, where I just put myself in a bad spot and can't shoot my way out of it. But that is kind of why we have the Baby Dragon here to assist with this. Take aim, like I said, kind of useless, but does go down a tree. That is very good. Electromage doesn't do it. Fire rate is good, but not as good as this take aim tree, and I have split fire, so I don't need this to get Fusillade, which I really want, but we're gonna just stick with take aim. It is essentially an upgrade that does nothing for us at the moment. Also, we just healed a heart from hitting level 20, which is very helpful, and hopefully we can keep that heart as well as all the other ones up until we can get like Soothing Warmth, and then, you know, hopefully we have enough regen to kind of make it through this run. It is a seemingly difficult run right now. I don't know if we're gonna have what we need to clear out the hordes later on, but we will see. Fusillade could really change things. I do need to hopefully see that soon. Gun mastery as well. I don't know what you need to take for those. I haven't really looked at them. I kind of just get them when I get them. I go down the routes that I want, and typically that's just enough to kind of get you there. I would probably take mini clip right now. I would have to look at it a little bit more just to decide if that is a strong one that I do want. But for now, we're just gonna settle with what we got. Frostbite it is. Frostbite, the entire frost tree, overpowered, and with a recent update, you can't actually take damage from frozen enemies. So I don't know how recent that update was. I actually just learned about that. So it could have been an update from a week ago, but I'm not really sure. But one that I have just learned about today. So that should help us, the frostbite that we just got, and eventually we will get shatter. We will probably get ice shard as well. We are running a single clip, or a single ammo clip. There's really no reason not to get that. And I do want fanfire down the road. Not, once again, not right now. It is not important, but just things I'm thinking about, you know, with a clip size of 1. They will literally be going off all the time. I actually just stuttered so hard. But Frostfire, this will be good when I get to Soothing Warmth. I do think that it's not as important as Armed and Ready right now. Like, I don't need Armed and Ready. I just talked about how I'm going to end up probably taking mini clip and make this useless, but I think for now it is helpful. And I'll take a longer look at mini clip to see if that is actually what I want. I think it is strictly reload rate, and it just makes my clip size 1, as far as I know. Maybe fire rate as well. Yeah, I think it's fire rate, reload rate, and then clip size will automatically become 1. So I was kind of already planning on playing that method anyways, but maybe I do reevaluate. Oh man, this is getting dicey. I'm just gonna need to run out there. Okay, I need to get Soothing Warmth like now. I am about to die. This is not it. Help, 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 help. Maybe I just run around for a minute and see if I can survive. Get my Stalwart Shield back and then try and collect some XP to, you know, regen. I don't know if I took Vitality this run. I don't think I did. So that could also be a saving grace if I see that. And I am just trying my best to survive. I'm in full focus mode. Apologize if I'm not able to give you guys too much right now, but as you guys can probably see, I'm in a very dire position. And I need to not die here on my run that I've been struggling with forever. This crossbow run is going to be the death of me if I don't get it here. I'm actually going to just have to go back to Darkness 1 and learn how to use a crossbow. Darkness 2 is the base game. I do like Darkness 1 more though, because more small enemies gives you more XP, which is just better synergies. I think this, I'm shooting roughly where this little guy is, or the boss is, so hopefully I just kind of hear the sound and kill him. Oh, there he is. I don't know how many of those actually hit him. Just kind of shooting blind over here. I am actually surprised that I am still alive. So I did take like 3 hits in succession that I shouldn't have taken, but you know, it happens. So, oh my god, help. Help, help. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, I need out. Oh, there it is. 6 minutes, 47 seconds left on Darkness 8. That is actually not too bad of a run. Probably not going to happen. It probably would have helped if, you know, I didn't play Diamond there. I got absolutely nothing from my character except 7 HP. I didn't even get the effect of building over time with damage and healing, which didn't matter because I didn't get healing at all. Scarlet and Hina I've not played since 0-1. I've actually only played Hina for the pacifist achievement, but I did try Scarlet recently. It didn't go well. I'm gonna do a Lilith and Backgun run. I found this run pretty fun. We're gonna do Darkness 8. Elites move faster is the Darkness 8. I don't know how to put it. The Darkness 8 perk, I guess. So that really, I don't think plays much of an effect. I think maybe for the second boss it matters, but I actually think that helps with the boss we just faced, the coughing, and for the very first boss that you face, the squid boss, because a lot of times if you really do have to kite like I had to in that last run where my damage was just weak, you can like lose track of them and you're just dealing no damage at the point and you just need help. So I'm not sure exactly what build I'm going to want to go down here. I think that power shot for now is fine. I think I'm going to do a summon build. Like, it's just better, but also like bullet spam seems pretty good with this one. So I don't know, it's up in the air right now. I do have a lot of options. It is early on, so obviously I can go anything. I'm obviously gonna take Dragon Age. I have a huge boner for this fucking for this upgrade. Splinter also, I actually just noticed that Splinter is an option. Not as good as Dragon Age, I don't think, but gonna be very good later on, I think, to just like absolute bullet hell with the bat gun and really make it pop. So let us see what we can do here with this run. Age of Dragon obviously gonna be what I take. I love taking the Trained Dragon one early. Trained Dragon, Age Dragon. Yeah, I do want Big Shot. It is good, but not as good as building this dragon up to be an absolute beast. Also, I feel so horrendously slow after that last run. The 50% move speed mixed with the haste that I took. I think those are the only 2 move speed upgrades I took, but it just feels so much different this time around without those upgrades. So hopefully I don't like trap myself a little too much thinking I can get out. I don't think it'll be an issue though. We'll adjust, because as slow as I am, these guys are even slower. And we are actually seeing some trouble killing these guys right now. What's my right click? Do I have a right click? I don't think so. I think that's the spirits is my ability, and that's it. I am saying that we're having some difficulty killing, so I probably shouldn't take this, but it is just too perfect not to take, and we're gonna take it. If I make it until my dragon hatches and can survive, 5-10 more minutes, then it should do enough damage to give me the other upgrades. I guess like if I just spam here, right? Like the double shot was also like a way better option. I just don't think I was shooting enough before. The double shot is like such a good option, genuinely. Just doubling the amount of these that you're putting out. I think it doubles it. It might just be +1. Also, the audio on that felt very weird for a second there. Big Shot. Isn't that a song by like Kendrick Lamar? Maybe it's S.O.B. But it's a great song. Maybe a great song. I don't know if that's actually a song. It sounds familiar to me, so maybe it is. I think it's Kendrick Lamar and SOBXRB. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I've never looked up what that is. We're gonna take Reload right here, I think. Frost Mage is good. Ghost Friend. I guess like Ghost Friend's probably better, right? I'm not taking Dragon Bond necessarily, but Ghost Friend's probably better, right? Like just summon attack speed plus 50%. This should be crazy later. So we're gonna take that now. Is this like the secret build that I've never done? Is like take Ghost Friend? Why am I so slow? Is that from like? Is that from being out of ammo? Like what is causing that? Like they're slow. Like I feel slow, like generally like right now, but be like, why am I so slow here? Like just the momentary. I wonder if that's like the spirits or the back gun, because no, like they're both out right there. I'm not slow. That's so weird to me. Okay, we're gonna ignore it, and we're gonna say that we just took damage. It is what it is. Electro Mage could be good. Frost Mage will be a part of this build later on. Summon a Magic Lens. This could be good. Bonus increased by your summon damage. You know, why not? I think this is actually really good because I don't have to aim with this. at least early. I can't tell if it's working. How much of 16 or 22? Yeah, it does. It doesn't look any different. Like, it's supposed to make your shots bigger. They don't look any different to me. I also don't know if these spirits that fly around can trigger through it if they come back through me. Bullet speed, we'll take that. Spread, I don't think matters much at all. My cat has me on for something. But man, this run is, I feel like so close to breaking wide open. Like, I feel strong still. I'm not too worried. I do feel slow. I do need to take a movement speed upgrade. Probably gonna take that here. Don't know how penetration works, and this is such a sad one to have to miss, but I do need this move speed so bad. There we go. I mean, right now I'm getting boosted because I'm picking up XP as well, but this feels better. And here we go. We're about to pop. Don't even worry. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're looking for here. The baby dragon has arisen. Dude, what is my cat on? Cat crashed my last video too. Decided it wanted to start playing right next to me, which is fine. But just, it can tell when I'm having fun or, you know, doing my thing, and it decides to come and bother me because it wants to have fun too. Alright, that is the first boss down. I don't even know the name of this character, but Lilith, Undead Army, summon damage plus 35%, summon attack speed plus 35%. So obviously, very good. That helps our gun as well as the spirits that come out. And we're probably gonna take this. I don't know how penetration works. Ooh, actually, like, let's take Splinter here. That's just good, right? Bullet speed, yeah, we're gonna take this. I don't know how this works, but I feel like it's pretty good. That looks a lot better to me. I don't think that all just stemmed from one upgrade. I think that's like the multiple upgrades that I've got. And hold on, my cat is hopping up. No, buddy, you gotta get down for now. Sorry about that. No harm, no foul. Like I said, cat just wants attention when I'm having fun. Saying you're having too good of a time without me, let me join. But I'll probably, assuming I make it through this run all the way, I will probably be wrapping up after this video anyways, so my cat can get a little. We are going to be taking Insync here. It's summon damage plus 50%, summon attack speed plus 15%, and he'll also shoot towards where I aim, which, if I'm being honest, I'm not really targeting because I have the bat gun. It targets for me. I guess, like, if I get closed in on someone, then I'm shooting at it, but as of right now, I'm not worrying about it too much. Alright, here comes the second boss. I actually think we're in a very good spot. However, I think that if we don't get more guys coming, the second boss might take us a little, because all of our damage is coming from these spirits. That was so fast. Summon damage. Oh, that's brutal. Alright, bullet damage minus 50% or Toma speed. We are going to take Toma speed. I really liked it on last run. I felt like it helped a lot with the crossbow. I don't think it'll help as much here. I don't think it'll be relied on as much, I should say. But for now, that can be very helpful. Vengeful Ghost is pretty good. Light weaponry is very good. Sniper is very good. Penetration very good. We just like everything here. We're going to take light weaponry. It takes us down a tree that gets us plus 40% bonus summon damage, which is always a good thing. We are actually kind of popping off for being 6 minutes in, it feels like. I feel like our build is genuinely so strong. I feel like a lot of it's... So, I've been attempting the perfection run for the last few. Just kind of through good play instead of, you know, just genuinely just like restarting or anything like that if I get hit. And I'm figuring that it'll probably just come when it comes. But one thing I'm kind of thinking about is if you're going for it, what's the best build to go for? I've already taken damage this run, by the way, so that damage did not matter much to me. But if you're going for it, what's the best way to go for it? And I also just healed for hitting level 15, which is nice. What's the strongest build in the game, do you guys think? And, you know, this is this build right here, I think, is a strong contender for it. I think Abby build with SMGs is a strong contender for it. I've seen some pretty nuts builds. But even if you're going for them, like, how much of that do you guys think is, like, RNG, right? Like, if I'm going this build, all it takes is a few different upgrade options, not even choices. Like, if I just didn't get the options I needed, a few more upgrade options, and I would have been so much weaker. But if the way I did get them, if I just played a little better, you know, didn't take that early damage, didn't take that last hit, I actually am in a spot to have a genuine perfect run had I not taken those hits, which were solely based on poor play and not, you know, I guess you could say that about anything. There's almost always entirely avoidable damage like that, like I'm just not paying attention. But like, genuinely speaking, how much do you guys think is just RNG? I feel like I dragged that question on so much longer than it had to be, but we got time. We're sitting here kind of just running through the enemies at this point. Baby Dragon that I got is genuinely not doing that much. We're gonna take Assassin here. It's so good, even though I have a million other things I want on that list. Just taking off a flat 20% of the enemy's HP, essentially. There's, you know, something we said about how if you're dealing enough to kill them all already, then you don't need it, but it just speeds everything up. I do have piercing now, which I didn't know how that would work, but watching the little birds or whatever they are, or bats, I guess, go through, I am seeing that they are just kind of moving through and then continuing on to the next target. All three of these are very good. So is this. I actually like every single upgrade here, but I think I'm gonna take double shot. Reaper rounds, like, I feel like it's just better, but like, double shot sounds more fun to me, just shooting out more of these bats. And it looks like I have 3 shots right now, so I'm not sure how that works out. I think the base is 2, but I thought double shot, maybe it's just +1 projectile. And right now I think that all I have to do is focus. I can actually just focus on shooting through my magic lens. I do want to try and get a slight increase in fire rate and reload speed. It does seem to be hurting a little bit. I actually cannot see a fucking thing right now. this is kind of shitty. I hope, okay, I think I want that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take dragon damage. I hope that I don't throw the run by running into enemies that I can't see, but this run is like genuinely kind of shitty to navigate on. But honestly, so very easy at the same time. I'm just kind of like following the XP where I see it. I'm just killing everything before it even gets close. Oh man, I like both of these. I think I'm gonna go armed and ready. I'll worry about bullet damage here in a little. Like, you don't need bullet damage. You get summon damage, right? Like, but it's they both stack, and it makes it so powerful. I think it's the strength that's run. Also, I think you guys, I think I pointed out that I had beaten Darkness level 4 with this character before. That was my very first attempt on this character. I had never attempted before that, and I haven't attempted since. So I genuinely think that this is probably one of the strongest characters you can play as. And consistently win a run with. This will probably be one of the first characters that I actually beat Darkness 15 with. I'll try and do what I think is meta for the first run through of Darkness 15, maybe try a few off meta plays, you know. I'll go Diamond with the shotgun, I'll go Scarlet with the flame gun, and stuff like that. Max ammo +1 is pretty sick. +2 bounce, 2 additional projectiles. Summon damage +15 is good. And we're gonna do that. Some damage +15, always a good thing. It affects so much of my builds. I still don't have the sight, I still don't have the second dagger. I don't even think I have the summon damage +40%. That's sitting on that dagger tree, so we've got a lot of things to still get here. I might take Magnet just to help pick up some of this XP. Like, I feel like it's all over the place, and that there's so much that I'm missing. Additional bullet behind me is like good, right? Just shoot one more, shoot an extra seeking, and it gets me closer to Fusillade, which I've talked about this before in a previous video. I don't know if taking both sides of the tree actually increases your chance to see the final, but I'd like to think that it does. So I guess like copium, I guess. I don't know if I'm even using that term correctly. I've heard it said a few times, but it's like, I don't know. It feels like it should. So we are getting pretty strong. We just picked up gun mastery there. we've been strong for a while. We've been strong since like the second deer boss, like 5 minutes ago. Also, this giant ball on the screen is the ghost friend shooting through magic lens, and I run through, you know, magic lens, or like run through the ghost orbs. So I'll show you guys right here. Just like shooting them through the magic lens, and they can proc it many times. Unfortunately, they don't last forever, so I can't just keep running with it forever until it's big enough to protect me. But I did try that. But that is, I think, a really cool interaction with the game. I do like light bullets here, and it gets me down a pretty good tree. Fresh clip, not bad. Yeah, light bullets it is. Alright, let's try and pick up as much of this XP as possible. I think I have got a level at least, hopefully 2 sitting on the ground. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure I have 2 levels sitting on the ground. It's just whether or not I actually end up finding those levels. Also, my dragon is popping off. This is why I took it so early. I'm not even really having to do any work right now. Just letting him do it. Bullets be bullet damage. Wonder how the back gun works with Abby. Like, just firing everything at once, like as fast as possible. I know that the spirits are kind of what makes this pop, but like I bet you could get a very strong run with Abby just by clicking every single time that you reload. So this is a pretty powerful run. This is a good test because even the high health enemies are falling pretty quickly. This is typically where this, I think, most people who play with the bat gun and Lilith, I think I got that right, Lilith, typically end up like struggling, the high HP enemies, but it does not seem like we are having the same struggles. I do need to be careful not to take any hits from the red balls that are coming at us from little fucking ball sack eyes. I feel like I do that a lot. I just tunnel vision on killing things and getting XP, and then next thing you know, I pop my shields and I've taken damage from something that never should have touched me. Kill clip, probably pretty good. Fanfire, probably pretty good. I do have one side of that already, so I do want to get kill clip here. And we are going to try and burn down this boss as fast as possible, which a lot of our damage comes from killing other enemies, so maybe we'll just kill them on accident if we targeted other things. But that was quick, and we are going to take this immediately. 35% move speed for 1 second when an enemy is killed. I'm not sure what the last one is, but I'm pretty sure that was the worst of the 3, or worst of the 3 that we've gotten. I think that the first one we got was the second best. I want to say, and I'm not sure about this, but I think the second one gives us 2 spirits per kill whenever we kill an enemy, which is by far the most powerful. It's literally like double your damage. But, oh, lost my shield there running into something I didn't see. That is probably how I'm going to take all my damage on this run. There's just too much on my screen. I'm just kind of shooting and moving towards where I'm shooting. It is working for the most part. If it looks like I'm like lagging around my screen, that's because I'm actually clicking instead of just holding down. It does kind of like get you like a little jet movement after each shot, so I'm not lagging, I can assure you. That is just how I'm choosing to shoot. Summon attack speed plus 50%, that is pretty nuts. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. Why not? More summon attack speed. I mean, you can just see the wave of fire coming out of my dragon right now. Just an absolutely insane amount of damage that it's dealing. Like I said, it's one of those things that I feel like an RNG. If I played better, this was an easily like perfectible run. Just because I got, you know, by 18 minutes I had my dragon with both of his upgrades. That was level 5, I'm pretty sure. So that alone can like carry you through a run if you build it around that. And then, you know, I got the ghost friend that gave me additional attack speed and summon damage, and I don't even think I've gotten the summon damage from the dagger yet. Like, I just didn't need it because of everything else I got. Taking like double shot early and taking the Reaper rounds that helped all damage. I feel like the back gun just scales a little too easily sometimes. I don't know if I have this. I actually want to check after this, after I grab this. I don't really need that though. Plus 2 bounce could be good. Yeah. Oh wait, let me see. What do I do? What do I do if I take the siege? That's probably better. Okay, wait. Hold on. Summon. Okay, I do have summon damage plus 40%. I really like this entire time. I guess I forgot taking it. But of course, you know, with this build, if I see that, I'm just gonna to take it. So that's probably what happened. They're probably talking about something stupid, something completely irrelevant. I just kind of auto grabbed it. But do want to get siege, so 32% chance to conserve ammo. So what's going on here when I get down to 4? Why am I not like losing ammo right now? Am I just killing things that fast? Like, what's going on here? Sorry, I'm like a little bit distracted. I'm like not losing ammo right now. Or is it like reloading that fast? Yeah, that couldn't be reloading. I'd go back up to 16. I'm so confused. I'm actually genuinely confused. So I'm like stunned over why I'm not losing ammo. Like, I can see that I'm reloading fast, like as fuck when I do, but I don't have siege, as far as I know. I do keep tapping. I have to go check my power-ups, but that's just one of the things I wanted to check because, yeah, there's siege right there. I don't know why I'm not losing ammo right now, and I think that probably is one of the maybe a Lilith effect that I have. I'm not sure, but I guess we're just gonna play through the run and see how that goes. I'm gonna take Electromager, even though like for some reason I'm not losing ammo. I do want to get the chance to recharge ammo, strike enemies. There's a million other things I want to still. This build is already like popped off though, so it really I don't think it matters too much. Like Frost would typically be something I take. I guess reload rate, move speed. Why not? This is a pretty strong build, as you can see. I can kind of just shoot in a circle. I do have increased reload rate speed when I have killed a certain amount of enemies, so when I do get down to 0, I'm reloading instantly. There is the next boss. This should be a pretty easy one. In fact, it's actually taking us longer because they aren't giving us more enemies to kill. If we had more options on who to kill here, this run would be, or this kill would have been a lot faster. Tome of Power, Tome of Elasticity, Tome of Summoning. Obviously taking Tome of Summoning. I was hoping to get it earlier. Ooh, something I could have thought about is this is a guaranteed one run, so I could have definitely taken a HP down, gone for the achievement for finishing the game with 1 HP. This is already guaranteed, but it is what it is. We're gonna just play it out. It's more fun this way anyways, right? Let's see how much this build can pop off instead. Also, one thing that's annoying, I do like the siege perk. The reason I don't like take it that often is because these little fucking things that always shoot red balls at you cause you to have to move. So it's like, I feel like, and you're not going to stop shooting because of it. You're just going to end up taking the ammo loss, and it does affect your build. Obviously, this one, it literally does not matter what I do because I'm going to win. It is that strong comparatively. That little dragon guy is gonna be dead here in 4 seconds. I bet I could just let my, baby dragon finish him off. Summon damage plus 20%, and I summon an additional parent when enemies are killed. So just all are insane. And this is when this build really pops off. Like, I'm going to be able to destroy everything on my screen. You can see the bullet hell that's happening on my screen right here. So just an absolutely insane run going on. I didn't take siege. I thought I did. Maybe I grabbed something else on accident. Well, here's siege. Here is the Lilith build with the bat gun. I can almost, I think it's like almost a guaranteed run. I killed a tree.
Are you switching me out or lately?
All right, everybody, I'm back. Just had a short interruption there as my girlfriend got home from work. So, picking up where we left off. Obviously, I've been talking about how this is one run. I'm gonna see how much XP I can get and kind of just scale up into this. That is a lot of things sitting around. Energize could be good. I think that's actually what I was going for here. I was talking about how on the last upgrade I could have taken a -1 HP to really get that achievement, but we'll stick with what we got. 10 additional damage per bullet seems pretty good. But I'm gonna take Energize for now. I don't think I need Energize. I think as a whole, my ammunition is not really going down when I stay still, and when it does hit 0, I am reloading so fast that I'm not really feeling the effects of it. We're gonna take this, the death rounds now, and we're gonna continue to push on and just kind of run through the end of this run. So during my short little break, it was probably like 30 minutes that I was stepped away for, my girlfriend actually finally explained to me what gaslighting means, and honestly, that is probably one of the most ignorant terms I've ever heard. I think that the fact that, like, the way I would explain to it is like gaslighting someone is essentially telling, or like essentially telling them that they're wrong, or like their feelings are wrong or something like that. But to me is like, that's kind of the whole like thing about a debate, is disagreeing with someone because you guys feel differently about something. So I think that that term as a whole is pretty ignorant. I think that that's kind of just like an overgeneralized term for something that could be referred to as a debate, or you know, a disagreement. It's not like everybody has to agree on everything. So it's probably just explained poorly to me, but the way I see it is like probably trying to guilt trip into someone who disagrees with you, when in reality it's perfectly okay to just disagree about things. I disagree with her all the time. Talk it out. It works out well. But the people that are like, oh, you don't like the way I feel, you're gaslighting me. It's like, well, not necessarily. And at that point, you're just like, well, you're gaslighting, you know, the fact that I feel like you're wrong. You know, I don't think this whole argument works very well, but that was a pretty fun thing to learn about. Stand your ground. I've actually never had this one. Like I said, it doesn't matter too much what we take right now. Minus 25% move speed kind of hurts because I am enjoying running around as fast as possible. But here you can see just how overpowered this run is. One of the stronger runs I've ever had, probably on par with my Abby run that was pretty much exact. The screen looked exactly the same, except I was shooting SMG bullets out, not getting touched, and I just created a line of XP far away until I eventually went and grabbed it all. But I'm just gonna be cooling off until the end of this run, and we are just cruising. I am filled with a little bit of regret because I'm at a total of 2 max HP right now, untouchable. I could have had that achievement if I had just thought about that decision a little more. I definitely did not need the move speed. It is fun, but that is something I definitely did not need. Nah, like I said, it doesn't matter what I pick here. Took magnetism to try and pick up more XP to get more levels, to get more overpowered, but I mean, look at it. Look at it. Beautiful. Always feels good to have a run like this. And I'm assuming that this is probably going to be the majority of the runs we have when we're actually going for Darkness 15 completions. They're going to have to be, you know, these spam builds. Of course, we have to do it with every gun, so, you know, still have to get over my fear of that crossbow, but we're gonna end up having runs like this a lot. I think there's gonna be these strategies that you're gonna have to use in order to beat 15. Also, I took freeze. Didn't need it. I kind of wish I didn't, just to show that freeze is one of those things you don't need to have a successful run. I mean, you saw how much this run was popping off before I took it. Freeze has done absolutely nothing to make this run even stronger. So, you know what? We're gonna increase our vision range. Why not? It's not like anybody's actually gonna get damaged by that. I'm gonna just attack this tree. Yep, tree dead. Next one, tree dead. That's insane. Also, like, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, look how fast my dragon is attacking. That is crazy. That stems from the built up over time kind of like upgrades I took. Look at this, level 5. These are in order, by the way, left to right, going from top to bottom. But level 3 took that. Level 4 and 5 got that dragon just popping off. So absolutely insane run. Super fun. Super overpowered. If you guys ever get the chance to try, I mean, I gave you the rubric right here to fill out pretty much essential perfect run. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. If you liked what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be posting a lot more. I just got into this stuff. I'm working out all the kinks, but if you have any suggestions, leave them below and I'll work my best. All right. Appreciate you guys. Peace.